Hey guys, what I want to talk to you today is about the steps I would go through to think about starting my own business. Now, just to give you a little bit of background, I have been backed by a top tier US VC, sold a business, and been in finance prior to that. So I have a little bit of experience in building a business from scratch. So, step one, the first thing I would do is think about what sector I want to build the business in. Now, this is a huge topic. We can look at whether I'm going to build a small business that's going to be mowing lawns, or whether I'm going to be building a software product that's going to have the ability to scale fast. There are very, very vast amounts of things I can think about when I look at the sector. What I like to do, because of my knowledge in working with startups, is look at top tier accelerators or investors and look at what they've invested in. And that's something I want to build around because they're usually at the forefront of all of the information in regards to what's working and what's not. And there's no harm in looking at those companies, and even if you build a similar company and provide a slight bit of iteration onto it, it could work. The second thing is looking for my team. Now, my team is really important. Almost every investor looks at the team itself and who's part of the team. Team is very important because investors like to see that we have different traits within the company. One technical guy, for example, and one marketing and creator and idea generator. This is really important because things will get hard in your startup and in your company, and it's great to have differentiation within the team itself that will enable you to kind of stay afloat, especially during hard times. You want to have one guy that's running around trying to get investors, and one guy that's focusing on building and scaling the product from a technical standpoint. The third thing I want to focus on is whether it's working or not. So, is this business working? You should have between a 3 to 6 month time frame to know if the business is actually working. You can create some content, some basic content, and see if you can get any customer to actually pay for the product. Signing up is one thing, but paying for the product is another thing. Once you get someone paying for the product, you know that potentially that product will work. So there are a few things you can think about while building and thinking about building your business. I hope this gives you a bit of information. This is one of my first videos, so I hope I've added some value, which is the plan. Thanks a lot.